Hey guys, this is James, a non-professional, back with another episode of Draw. And today we're drawing Marilyn Monroe. So Marilyn Monroe is one in a series of celebrities that I've been doing, from time to time. As I said in my previous videos, celebrities are a good thing to reference because they do not fall short of an abundant source of references on the internet. In other words, celebrities are photographed constantly from all angles, and you're able to actually recreate them in drawing form with a lot of references. So I gotta apologize for the video. It seems like I apologize a lot. Technical aspects of videos I'm just not real good at. Anyways, I started off in inks because I forgot to record the lines in the rough, so we're going straight to inks. But today's lesson is going to be about the upturned face. For those of you who've watched my videos, you know that the upturned face has been just the bane of my entire drawing endeavors. It's so difficult to try to get that face looking up and have it look aesthetically appealing. I can draw a face looking up and you can tell what it's doing, and it even but it's difficult to make that angle look aesthetically appealing. As a matter of fact, when you're posing for headshots, like in a selfie or whatever, you don't generally want to be have your head facing up, because again, it's not an aesthetically appealing angle of your head. But I don't shy away from a challenge when it comes to drawing, and so I draw this angle over and over and over again until I get something that is somewhat competent. So let's talk about the upturned head. The problem that I've been having with the past is that I keep trying to keep the proportions the same as if the face were looking directly at the camera, but it's not. So actually the facial features, the eyes and the nose and the mouth, they actually come closer together on a vertical plane. So in other words, the eyes become lower and the nose becomes higher, and as you can see here, the eyes are somewhat lined up with the nose, and the mouth is actually closer to the eyes than would, say, a person looking directly at the camera. And the chin, typically when the face is looking directly at the camera, your chin is going to be more V-shaped. In other words, it's going to dip down further. But when your head is sort of tilted up, the chin is going to be on a sort of a flatter plane across the neckline there, or the top of the neck there. And if you notice, her chin is sort of up. I never complete the line of the chin because for whatever reason, it just aesthetically just looks terrible to complete that line. Some people can pull it off, I can't. And the last thing about the upturned head is that the face itself is actually shallower. So when you're looking directly at the camera, you have a pretty tall face. But when you tilt your head up, the face actually becomes shorter or shallower. And that's why all the facial features, the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, just sort of come closer together on a vertical plane. This one is probably the best iteration of an upturned head that I've ever drawn. At least I think so. And I drew a lot of inspiration from Michael Turner. I have a bunch of sketchbooks of Michael Turner, and I looked through it, and he draws upturned heads immaculately, just beautifully. And so I'm looking at it, trying to figure out how he does that. And what I've been getting wrong the whole time, as I said before, is I keep getting the proportions wrong, and that's why it just didn't look good in the past. But this one, although not perfect, it's a lot better than I have before. And if you look through posts in the past or videos that I've done in the past, you'll see the only successful upturned head that I can do is the profile. When the head is in profile form, like the side of the head, and then it's upturned, I'm able to do that. Why? Because the proportions stay the same that way. The eyes are not closer to the nose, and the nose is not closer to the eyes when you're in a profile form. But when you're head on, all of a sudden, as I said, those features, they come closer together on a vertical plane. So the last thing I'll talk about with regards to the upturned head is the mouth. Now, when you're looking at the camera, your lips, your upper lip has a bit of an A shape and a bit of a bump up towards the nostrils at the apex of the lips. But when your head is turned up, it actually is a more pronounced A shape. In other words, the apex of the lips are going to be a lot higher than the corners of the mouth. It's going to be like an upside down U shape. And your bottom lip is actually going to be a bit thinner, as opposed to when you're looking directly at the camera and your lip is full on, you can see the fullness of the lips. But when your head is turned up, the volume of the bottom lip actually gets thinner. And then of course, you're gonna maintain a aesthetic distance from the bottom of the chin. You don't want her to have just like this massive chin, but her chin is actually in front of everything else, so you're going to have a little bit more of a distance there. And the last thing I added here was a bit of a solar flare from the sun and the camera lens, just so that the background isn't just plain. And of course the lens flares actually draw greater attention to the subject itself. All the lines that you notice here actually lean towards the subject and all the perspectives. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned some things. Always remember your 3 P's: persistence, patience, perseverance. That's how you mature in any endeavor. Hey guys, if you like my content, please like or comment below. And if you want regular updates, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.